little piece.
Alright, everything looks good. And there's no picture because I didn't set this up for Minecraft. There it is. Hello, Folding Turtle. You're the only one here. Oh, no, there's a few more people coming in now. Let's see, what am I going to be doing? This is a recording stream, so I will be saying action and recording bits of my next episode. And then when I call cut, I'll be back to reading the channel again. Just so everybody knows. Hello, Professor, right? Alright, let's see, what am I going to do for my intro? Hello, Kyle V. Oh, still playing Modern Skyblock 2, huh? Whew. I'm glad to be out of that one. Wow, there are a lot of mobs on my minimap. Sheesh. Well, we'll be fixing that soon. Probably this episode. If all goes well. Hopefully a lot of my people are still watching Grok's stream. Grok is streaming right now. His stream is a stream for you guys, for the viewers. My stream is a stream that I'm sharing with the viewers, but it's really to record episode pieces, during which, when I'm recording those segments, I'm not reading the chat. So if you're here to interact, go check out Grok. He's not as far as long as I am, but hey. Oh, no video? What's wrong? Oh, I didn't hit close. Oh, you had to switch. Alright, well, glad that I fixed that. Thank you for letting me know. Always let me know. Hello, now you can see me. Hi. Alright, so I have to do my intro for the episode, and then I think I'm going to talk about what's changed in this room. Obviously. It's got these little things in the floor, got a few machines around the corners, and then the stuff in the ceiling. Oh, and more furnaces running, and a little bit more piping. And then over there is an empty spot for another project. I've got 3 project chests just in this room. Though I might not do all of them. I don't know. Well, thank you, Midnight Amarantha. Hello, Pete. Alright, time to record the intro, so I have to go and start my music. You won't hear the music, but it does get recorded. Though I remove it from the recording and use a fresh copy of the music for the final recording, but I need to be able to hear the music so I know how much time I have to get through the intro. Alright, there it is. Make sure my recording software is ready to go. It looks like it is. So, here we go. Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to episode 3 of All the Mods 3, here on an FTOG server. Got a couple of project chests to do today, a few other ideas I want to try out, and a couple machines to catch you up on. Lots to do. Let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. And cut. Intro has been created. Swap screens. Alright. Boop. So, now where to continue from? Let's see, which way was I looking when I ended that? Okay, I was like this. It's a good place to start. Alright, let's... Alright, I'm going to talk about the extra lava generators, the automation on the machines I have, and then some of the new machines. I'm going to go clockwise around the room. Alright, here we go in 3, 2. Alright, first let's catch you up. I'm up to 10 magmatic generators. What is making the noise? None of these machines are running. Cut. Discard that. You guys can't hear it, but I think the crushing factory here is... No. This? No. Which one of these machines is making the noise? Alright, I'm just going to log out and log back in again. That's going to be annoying in the video. And I'm sorry I can't get the stream and my recording software to share the game audio, but they just don't. The recording software is smart enough to know to record my microphone and the computer audio as separate tracks. It puts the computer audio with the video and then puts my microphone in a separate track, so I can balance it against the audio. But the stream, it just records one thing. So to get it to do both the game audio and the microphone, I've got to merge them together. Ah, yes, now it's quiet. That was just a bug. And when they're merged together, I can't record them separately then. Yeah, it sounded like the crusher, even though breaking it didn't fix it. So I don't know what it was, but it was just, I think it was just a free-floating sound. All right, again, lava furnaces, automation, machines clockwise around the room. All right, here we go. In 3, 2. All right, so let's start off with the changes. I now have 10 magmatic generators. I did have to move my pump in the nether once, just because I was running out of power, because another experiment I was testing out, not ready yet. I don't have enough power generation. So we'll have to get better power generation before I continue with that. And you can see some of them are dark, so they're not being used right now. So we're making more power than we're currently using. And probably almost all of it is going into here. It's using 96 FE. So probably 96 RF. I've added a little bit of automation, some input chests to the smelter and the crushers, just so I can smelt and crush large quantities, and an output pipe underneath all the machines going to the input chest, which goes up to there. I know I could run a pipe over there easily enough, but this is simpler. Also added hoppers to all the display stands for the empowering and input and output, so I can set up a whole bunch of one recipe and let it go for a while. We had the igneous extruder from episode 2, and the induction smelter I added because I needed to make some hardened glass for a recipe at one point. I do a lot of experimenting between shots. Oh, yeah, and this was what was eating up all the power. I tried making one of these void miners. I just don't have the power for it right now. So, and I don't have a way to get out of this hole. Alright, well, let's grab some stone, which I need to have on me anyway. So for right now, I'm just going to block that off. It's not hooked up to anything. That'll be there for the future. Did grab a couple of these materials stonework factories, which are sort of cool. It generates cobblestone, and then you can do 4 operations on it. Here I'm doing grind it into gravel and grind it again into sand, and I'm storing the sand in here. This one is taking it a little farther and doing into furnace mode and making glass. Another way you could do it is grind it a 3rd time to make silicon, which is useful. There's basically, let's see, there's recipes I think you can get in here somewhere. I thought there was a recipe button. Oh, right here. I'm not sure how it makes charcoal. You'd have to feed it wood. I don't think you can generate wood. But you can make stone by smelting the stone at cobblestone. Make stone bricks by smelting cobblestone into stone and then doing a 2x2. It has that option. It also has an option for 4x4, which will make compressed stuff. Yeah, one times compressed stone, gravel, sand, compressed gravel, compressed cobble, double compressed, up to 4 times compressed, sandstone, silicon. That's that. So really, there's 3 main things: sand, because some recipes require sand, but probably not that many if I'm doing glass. I'll probably switch this one over to... Yeah, let's do that now. Let's stop it and switch to grind mode, and then just put all the sand into my storage. I can hold it all, and I will tell you why. It is a very nice thing I found. The quantum storage mod at quantum adds the quantum tank that I'm in, or the quantum thing that I'm emptying now, the quantum storage unit, yes, which I'm currently emptying of sand, but also adds quantum storage disk. Ooh, and there's a quantum fluid disk. I'll have to do that too. To make the quantum storage disk, it says you do this for crafting, but if you make the quantum crafter, you just put a 64K storage disk in, and it'll upconvert it to a quantum storage disk. So that's what I did. I had 3 64s. I took one and turned it into a quantum storage disk by dropping it in this guy here. And it just takes like 10,000 ticks. So I've got, I'm 0% full with 280,000 items. I can hold 2 billion items in this one disk. I went ahead and made another one because I had 3 64K. If I put that in here, it says I have -2. It probably can figure it out, but I figured, I won't worry about it until this gets full, which I don't think it ever will. So let me get the rest of this out of here. There we go. And now start it up. It should start making... Oh yeah, it'll make it, but I need to get it out of there, and I had a filter on this. There we go. Yep. Now we're making silicon. So if I ever need to do more with refined storage, I'll have plenty of silicon. And actually there's other uses for it too. So, alright, so we're working our way around the room. Did that. I made a compressor from Industrial Craft and a block cutting machine. Thankfully, with the universal cable from Mechanism, you can power these things off RF. So I didn't have to go into a whole separate EU power generation, which is nice. Compressor, I was getting ready for a future thing by running charcoal in through it, or coal dust through it. And this one was for making plates. You put an iron block in here and it gives you 9 iron plates. Handy way to make that. Alright, sealing. This was just an experiment. This is the enchanter. Do we have recipes? We do. This lets you enchant things without using experience. Not that I don't have plenty of experience, but also lets you make enchanted metal and evil infused metal. And I wanted to use this stuff to make some upgrades, to see what these faster upgrades from extra utilities did. And this one seemed to do things faster than than this basic one, but not that much. So I'm not sure if that's really implemented yet. But you can also put books in here. Does it list that as a recipe? Oh, you can make magical wood in here with just a lapis. Make magical apples. It doesn't list it here, but you can put a book and some lapis in here and it will enchant it. So I got a whole bunch of books, but it looks like they're all sort of low level. It didn't do anything really interesting, so I left it at that. Alright, moving around. Alright, we have the resonator here from Extra Utilities. To make those upgrades, I needed to make this and put the hand spinner on top and spin it up, and make smooth stone in a 2x2 recipe to make bricks, and then put those in a 2x2 recipe to make polished stone. Put the polished stone in here, spin the doohickey on top by right-clicking, and it makes the dark stone, I think it's called. No. Burnt stone? Stone burnt. Stone burnt. And then I use the stone burnt to make some watermills, which I stuck down here. So I have 5 watermills generating 16 GP each. The arrangement here is there's a source block of water there and there. Skip this one. Source block of water there and here. Skip this one. Source block there and here. It's one of the patterns I like, and it can be tiled over on this side too, and so forth. But 5 is enough for right now. So let's head back on up. I added these doors here just to make it interesting. The door is actually in this square, and I used chisels and bits to make some door frames. Because why not? I could put the door there, but this one I couldn't put it on top of the steps, so I had to put it out in the room. So I've just made them both the same way. But this one goes up to a future project. But I've also got an elevator that takes me up there now. And we have a project down here, and I've got a project chest here, and I've got a project chest there. So let me decide which of the 4 projects I'm going to do first, and I'll be right back. And cut. I can catch up on anything you guys have been saying on the channel now. Normally crusher, yeah. For sand generation, I really like using the liquid starlight lava astral sorcery. It makes super fast with some aquamarine shale as well. Yeah, I never did that. I mean, there's usually plenty of ways to make sand, and this one is just for. This one's great for making sand or glass or whatever else. I already got 5K glass, and I just set that up a few minutes ago. Over 600 silicon. You saw me setting that up. Never used that block, so I thought I'd use it. Now here's something you guys on the stream will find out that I forgot to do beforehand. Oh, let's make it night. Night, okay? I mean, sleep, okay? Because it is night. If nobody says anything, I'm going to sleep. I'm sleeping. Excuse me. Soda. Hello, Hardcore Parker. Hello, Key Angel. Hello, Bad Wolf. Hello, Aether Death Striker. Burnstone, yeah. Stone burnt. Just the introduction and catch up what I did since last episode, Aether. Which I actually haven't released that episode, have I? I was editing it. Oh yeah, I still needed... I came online to do a screenshot for that. What screenshot? Nobody's sleeping. Nobody wants to sleep. Fishbit's doing Astral Sorcery, which is why I was asking. But no one's going to jump in the sack with me. Yeah, the diamond extraction from diamond ore, 4 per ore, is also nice from Astral Sorcery. That's pretty good. Oh, Grok did it. Tisk. Someone that's not streaming should have. Alright, oh yes, as I was saying, I forgot to take apart my... Should always come up here with my shurikens out. Can I get that one? Nope. There's a creeper over there. Gotcha. Who else? Enderman. Witch. And the last spider. Let's clean up all their drops. Yeah, I built this garden because I wanted to get started in mystical agriculture. But I forgot to take it down before recording. So let me do that here on the stream. Turn that off. How'd the potatoes get back in here? Where'd the potatoes come from? Ah. I got rid of the potatoes. This thing's too powerful sometimes. Nothing is in there. I guess it's because I left the potatoes in there. But where did the potatoes come from? And they should get stripped out anyway. Yeah, they do. Now I've got way too many carrots, probably. Probably plenty of wheat. Another spider. Alright. So all this can be sent back into the system. Chili powder. Where do you get chili powder? Sometimes the garden does things that I do not expect it to do. Yeah, I got plenty of lettuce, plenty of soybean, plenty of melon, plenty of potatoes, seeds, wheat, tomato, carrots. A little lower on carrots, but that's okay. But it's the Infernium essence that I really want. And I've got a stack and a little over a half of Infernium Tier 4 seeds. I have some dirt and water seeds, some nether core seeds, and I don't think I want to do the pumpkins anymore necessarily. Growth accelerators under the dirt. That's these, right? Suppose we could do that this time. Let's see, what is the size of this? 1, 2, 3. 15 by 15. Oops. So if I cut this all up, I can lay down growth accelerators underneath. Yep. Well, let's just, how many buckets do I have? I've got 2 here. Buckets. My B key keeps sticking like that. Well, here I got 4 in here. So I don't have to use these. I'll just suck the water up. Alright, then I can tear everything down to get ready to set it all up. And this is the way I often do my episodes. I pre-build stuff, make sure it works, work out the kinks. Especially when it's something that takes a long time to work up to. Like, you know, making all this greenhouse glass took a while. So I guess if we're going to add growth accelerators, let's see, can I just go ahead and make them? Growth accelerators, I need... Let me grab a calculator. Got one on my phone. Calculate just how many I need of the. I think I've got enough stuff for this. So I need 225 of these things. So I need 8,100. That's a lot of Inferium essence, but okay. So 900 of these. So it's 14 stacks and 4. Hello, crazy. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And now, this is just chiseled stone. Does it have to be? No, just any smooth stone. And diamonds. Go. Oh, I'm going to run out of diamonds, probably. So let's see, 15 times 15 divided by 64 minus 3 times 64 is 3 stacks and 33. But I only need 3 stacks and 28, actually. Yep, I did run out of diamonds. Let me pop down there. Do I have some more diamond ore? I do, a little bit. Double that. Oh, that's right, they didn't go out. So finish off this stack. And then make another 28. That almost completely wipes out my diamonds. I got 2 diamonds left. Alright, I'll have to take the digital miner out, I think, after this. I'm missing a sprinkler. Did I drop one? There's a hole over here. Oh, I was starting to do that. Yeah, where did that extra... And why isn't that not connecting? Oh, because I turned it off. Paused it. Yeah, that sprinkler seems to be gone. Guess I better make a new one. And that's going to use one of my water buckets, of course. That's alright. Alright, 4 buckets of water still. 4 sprinklers. So I guess just finish taking out a second layer here. And then we can start recording for the next bit. Smooth growth crystals are said to moisturize the soil, but you haven't any luck with that, says Midnight. Either if you end up draining blocks whenever you're injecting gems, and one of the gems needs diamond ore to merge. Don't know what that is. There's a Steven Universe-based mod, huh? If there is, all I want to see is a giant woman. Yeah, I know Steven Universe. Alright. Take this down. So between the greenhouse glass and the growth accelerators, we should have... And the sprinklers, we should have pretty good coverage. And I can turn that thing on over there, which is... You give it bone meal, and it's a fertilizer. So we should have lots of different options going on here. Oh, it's going to hit my head on the stairway, but that's okay. It won't block the stairway. I'll just bang my head on one of the growth accelerators every time I go down the stairs, which is rare. I usually take the elevator now, so it's all right. Why am I using refined storage instead of AE2 when both are in the pack? I am using refined storage because the last pack I was in, which was also 112, had both, but AE2 had some major bugs. I don't know if those bugs have been fixed. So I defaulted to, oh, got a hole here, to refined storage until I hear that they have. Alright. Let's go down and sleep so we don't get more mobs attacking while we're... Nope, no sleep. Fish asks. Great. Clean up my inventory then. Well, I guess we don't need to do... Let's get up my... I don't need to start setting everything up right now, but I can do the breakage instead. Finish breaking everything down. And over here. Am I full? I am full. Got that. Got everything over here. Yep. Alright, that's now ready for when I do that portion. Oh, the glass. Do I want to leave it there? No, I probably should take it down. Where's that zombie? He's close, wherever he is. I don't know. I hear him, but I don't see him. There he is. There he was. Here's Spider. And the spider is gone. I probably should light this whole plane up, but I never get around to it. Alright, should have all the glass. Good, that's the right amount. Don't need these. Put the glass in there. Sort all that. And I do want to mark where 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's where the sprinklers were. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright, that project chest is set up and ready to go. So I think I can close those two. Alright. But since it's night, I think we will switch to one of the indoor ones like this. We'll do cooking for blockheads. I'm hungry anyway. So that'll be good. Hey, Shutford. Oh, I can do the digital miner, get more diamonds. I don't need diamonds for this part, so I can go ahead and record this. Now, do I want to show the cow crushing? I'll show how to set it up. Yeah, I'll show how to set it up. But I won't actually crush the cow because I need the cow and I only have the one. Excuse me. All right. So, time to record in 3, 2. All right, for first thing, I think we're going to get some food because I'm hungry. Let's do cooking with blockheads. I've taken out my tree farm here and a little bit of crops I had, and this will be my kitchen in the hovel hole. I've crafted a lot of things, including this cow in a jar. It's sort of fun how that's set up, so let me show you how it's done. You put down an empty jar. This one already has the cow in it, but I just want to demonstrate. Nope, not there. And then you need to get a cow. There it is. Put the cow on top of the jar. Put a block above the cow, and then put an anvil above that, and then break this block. The anvil comes down, crushes the cow, and smashes him into the bottle, where he will then continue to produce milk. As you can see up in the tooltip, it is producing a millibucket of milk, or maybe a couple millibuckets of milk a second. But since there's already a cow in there, I don't think he wants company. I'm going to let this guy out and use him for something else. The main reason being, this is only a couple of millibuckets of milk per tick, and that's not going to be good enough. But we'll come back to that in a little bit. Alright, first, let's set up the kitchen. I made a whole bunch of parts for this. What else we got here? The stove. We got the cow, we got the toaster, we got some tool racks and some spice racks. Alright, so let's set up. I want 2 refrigerators, stove, the cooking table, sink, and 2 counters. We got the cow and a milk jug, and I made a toaster. And I got some tool racks. I got an extra one, I guess. And I'll put some spice racks up there above the fridge. That works. Now I made all these various pots and pans, and I'm just going to hook them all up on these tool racks. I got one left. That's why I had that extra tool rack, I guess. So I'll just put it here. There we go. Now the nice thing about this mod is once you've made this thing, which is the cooking table. Here we go, cooking table. It requires the Cooking for Blockheads 2 book for its crafting. And that requires 2 diamonds, 2 crafting tables, and a Cooking for Blockheads 1 book. And that just requires cooking a book. This is a real cookbook. But now once you've made that and you've attached all these things and they're all touching, including these tool racks, they're basically 1 block above, and even that one, which is touching this one, and the spice rack and the cow, and they're all touching each other. They're accessible from this device. So like to make salt needs the pot and some water. Well, I've got the pot there, and the sink provides water. So once I've clicked it, if I click it again, I get some salt. And if I shift click it, I get a whole stack of salt. And I'm just going to stick the salt down in here, which is now available because to make cheese, it needs a bucket of milk and some salt and a pot. I've got the pot, I've got milk in the cow, and I've got the salt in the cabinet, so now I can make cheese. And I can put that in the fridge. You can see it in there. Very nice. So it basically makes all these food recipes, like Pam's Harvest Crafts, with just this ton of food you can make. And all of this gets tied in through cooking for blockheads. So, very cool. But like I said, this milk does not produce much. And, you notice I can't do any more cheese. There's not enough milk in the jar. It needs a whole bucket's worth, and it's only a little over halfway. It's so slow. I got this gap in the wall back here, and I got this gap in the wall over here. Let's do something faster for milk. See, I don't need those. I don't need the anvil. Oh, the coal. Put the blocks of coal here in the oven so that the oven can cook things up. You may need some of these, but they're all available up here, so I don't need to go in there. Actually, I need to break that. Whoa! I forgot I had crops and food in there. Let's go and put some of that away in the fridge. There we go. Sort it. Get the salt out of there. Add some wheat, tomatoes, and lettuce that I grew. I made toast from the wheat. And I started making cheese earlier. I was keeping the salt in there. Alright, so now we got this empty spot. And I've got a cow. What I'm going to do is... Oh, the presser. Yeah, I'm going to put the presser there, duct, and a servo. Going up. No, going down. Yeah, that's so I can put soybeans in here and get them pressed and then pressed again. But I haven't completely set that up. Alright. Mechanical users. These are nice. They do things as if they were the user. And actually, it's going to go here and here. And I'm going to take these ducts. I'll put one there, and put servo there and there. In this server, I'm going to say white blacklist empty buckets. Do not move empty buckets. And this one, I'm going to say whitelist empty buckets. So if I put empty buckets in here, they will not get taken out. But if there are empty buckets in here, they will get taken out. Once I turn these on. There we go. So all the empty buckets are down here. I think I want entity. So let's get out my pergola wall, which acts like a fence. And we can reconstitute the cow. You hear that? It's getting milked. That's noisy, which is why I have a sound block. There. So basically this one is milking the cow and sending the milk buckets up here. Actually, I probably just want 9 buckets in the system. Though you can still hear it trying. Not ideal, but I just want to get some milk. So now I have a quantum tank. I'll put that there. And this one is going to be use item on block. No, activate item with block. And you see as it empties the buckets of milk, they get sent back, refilled, and brought back up. Now I can toss one of these upgrades that I was talking about, these improved upgrades. Oh, sorry, this one. Using the magical apples and ingots I made in that thing in the ceiling. So now it's like really, really fast about filling it up. I can't put one in this one. Here's what happens. I put it in here. It keeps refilling them from the tank. You notice the tank is going up and down and up and down. It's just too fast with one in there. So I probably don't even need that one in there for all that. But this gets you milk. Look at that. I already have 109, 110, 111. So using this system, I can quickly get a whole lot of milk. And then get out my configurator. I can move this tank up here and fill the milk jug so I can make lots and lots of cheese. Well, I can make 8 at a time, and then it refills, and I can make another 8. Like so. I do have to exit the interface because it doesn't bring the cheese back when the milk fills. But I just made a stack of cheese. And I want to get 9 stacks of cheese is my target. So when I'm not actually making the cheese, I can stick it over here and keep generating more milk. So what is it I'm trying to make? From wheat, tomato, lettuce, bread, toast. Well, we've got this nutrition mod that requires us to keep our dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetables up. I'm actually low in protein. I'll have to make a cow farm. We might do that. Anyway, all the various foodstuffs have different ratings. Like this one is fruit, grain, and protein, 3.2%. And this one's dairy, protein, and vegetable, 2.8%. And this is dairy only, and this is dairy and fruit, and this is dairy and vegetable, and this is fruit, grain, and vegetable. Lots of different things. But this one here, delighted meal, dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetable, all 5, 3.6%. And it restores a whole lot of haunches. So what is it? It's fries, deluxe cheeseburger, and a smoothie. Fries need potatoes. I was running my farm. I do have plenty of potatoes. 2, 3. Oop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can toss these into the fridge. Save room for the cheese. So now we should be able to make fries. Yep, there they are. What else does it require? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, I missed it. That one. The smoothie requires any sort of fruit, it looks like. Melon. Alright, I got melons. I'll need snow, but I can do that. But I do have melons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put them in this fridge. There we go. What else? Lettuce and tomato. That's to make it the deluxe. Cheese, to make it a cheeseburger. Really just comes down to the beef. Now, it's either beef or tofuku, which requires mushrooms and black pepper, cooking oil, and tofu. I think it's easier just to go with the beef, which we get by killing cows or mushrooms. So I will have to get more of these guys and kill them so I can get the full 9 stacks of beef. Wow, that's a full fridge. You can see it briefly. And then we can see about making the delighted meal. So I think I'm going to go and round up a couple more cows. You know, let's see. There is a tool. Now here I'm going off script. In Actually Additions, there's this thing, the spawner changer. Item that could be used to manipulate the mobs that spawners spawn. This can be accomplished by first of all picking up the desired mob to spawn with the changer, killing it in the process. Next, the changer can be right-clicked on a spawner, causing the spawner to be changed and the changer itself to be destroyed. Alright. Let's do that. Let's make a cow spawner. Let me get the stuff together, and I will be right back. And cut. And we're back to the stream. Hello, everybody. Unseen Zed, how you doing? Howdy, Non. I just a couple days ago finished my PC build. It's quite an upgrade compared to gaming on a Mac, which I've been doing for a while now. Haha. Well, it all depends on the Mac. My laptop has got a really good video card in it. But yeah, you can customize a Windows machine much easier, or a Unix machine for that matter. I agree. Growth crystals 2 will boost the growing speed. Not sure about the lag it might cause. Hey, Non. Oh, yeah. Okay, I saw some of these already. Guess the corner part for linking around corners won't be necessary. Not sure what you mean. Alright. So, see, I cleaned out my inventory. No, not quite yet. Let's put my anvil back. And let's go get a couple of cows. It's nighttime again. Still using the night. I know it's a different night. I was spent. Oh, the kitchen looks pretty good down there. Oh, yeah. No, I don't need to go around the corner. I don't need the corner cabinet. I didn't make that one. It all fits well on that wall. Well, I'll try and sleep, see what happens. Meanwhile, let me check the recordings so far and see. The recording software is a new feature where it automatically puts your new recordings in the timeline. Unfortunately, it doesn't line them up properly. It makes quite a mess of it. Alright, we're at 25 minutes, and all I've done was cooking with blockheads. Sheesh. Look at all those creepers out there. Alright, people are sleeping now. Not that the creepers won't still be there, but I'm going to take to the air anyway. I should have just taken the elevator up here and then launch from this spot. Let's find some cows. I think there's some off in this direction. It's a village. I think they were by this village. Just beyond it. Cows. Yes, cow. Over here somewhere. Got you. What hurt me? Oh, bee. Another cow over here. I hear you. Oh, you look like a sheep. Albino cow took me by surprise. If I need sheep, I'll come back. Alright, back to the house. So I got a couple of cows. I'm going to put one away for storage. Put my flight gear away. That's not something else I was going to do. Why don't you keep the milk machine running all the time and use pipes to connect the big milk container to the one on the counter? I could. But I really don't need it running all the time. That's 530 buckets of milk. That's a lot of milk. I guess I don't know how many more I need. So I need 5 stacks in a little bit. So yeah, that's about 600. So I'm close to having enough milk for my needs. So I'll let it, by the time I get back to it, it'll be fine. I can stop it. It's a server, so try not to... Is it true that pigs give you more meat per kill? Well, it doesn't matter. I need beef for this recipe. It's a hamburger, not a ham-burger. Ha ha ha. Alright, I need a regular spawner. Oh, that's going to be... Where's a regular spawner? Let me check my... Which spawner? Let's turn that one on. Where is it? It's over 5,000 blocks in that direction. Whew, what time is it? 4:44. I should eat something. Alright, so I got my cow. Let's make this spawner thing. Oh, I don't have enough magma creams. And I don't have pieces. I thought I did break a spawner and got pieces once. Alright, so I definitely have to go to where that... make some more magma cream. Oh, I don't have the diamond. Yeah, I do have the diamond. So it's just that. Okay. And I got cardboard boxes. I'll bring all the cardboard boxes. Alright. Time to go flying. You know, actually, I wonder if I can get high enough up here. Let's see, get out my clippers. There we go. Now I can launch really high up. So where is purple? Purple. Right over there. Enderman spawner. And up. See how far I can get on the one jump. Do you have to chunk load inside of a compact machine? I think it loads if the outside loads. At least that's the way it used to work. Oh, there's a lot of flowers. If I need dye, come here. Don't know if I've gone in this direction from my base previously. So there's another village over here. I don't think I've been to this one. Let's go investigate. See if anybody's been here before. Yeah, somebody's been here. Probably me. Let's head for that spire and get a nice boost on our height. Oh, it's big. Oh, I did go over here. I remember this. Boom. Almost to the top. There we go. Ah. Wouldn't stop bouncing. What is this stuff? Darkstone, abyssal craft. Alright, where's my target? Over that way. Let's just go over to this side and launch from here. Alright. See if I can make it to that plateau. And this will be our final takeoff from these mountains. There we go. The Nether Blaze spawners. Yeah, I could find. I only found one blaze spawner in the Nether fortress that was near my portal, but there's tons of spawners over here. I just got to get over there. Keep an eye out for any sea temples. See, what is this biome? I don't know, I didn't catch what that was. We're more than halfway there. Maybe I should have done the flight on camera. I was planning on getting a jetpack. Uh-oh. Pirates. At least there's land. I didn't want to land in the water. I wouldn't be able to take off from there. No, I haven't gone this far this way. Uh-oh. Yeah, obviously. I think it's generating terrain. Give it a moment. See. I don't even have anything on my map. There we go. Yeah, I haven't been this way. But I have been over there. So there's my target. So I have to generate a little terrain between here and there. Didn't think it was going to work because I couldn't see my sling in my hand. Alright. Boom. Real flight will be nice. I want to work towards that. I actually have a lot of the pieces that I need. What I was gonna do on camera is make a mechanism jetpack. Uh-oh. Okay, good. And attach it to my current armor. Oh, we got a village over here. Nothing really interesting. Starting to run a little low. Let's see if we can land on one of these trees. And across the desert. Went through the desert on a hang glider with no name. That's a very straight lines there. But could just be coincidence. It happens sometimes. And of course, night is falling. Ooh, there's a temple. Goodies in there. Have to remember that. See if someone else can sleep for me. And we're down. Whoop. A glitch there. That's something. Oh, it looks like it's another one of the... Some of those, thanks. Some of those marble astral sorcery temple things are buried underground. Bees. 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 Hey, bees. I used to just dislike bees because of all the annoyance to make them. But now they sting you too when you're just walking past. So everybody hates them even more. Oh, look, there's another temple. No, that's not a temple. It's just the edge of a village. I think I've been to that village. Yep. Ah, there's the entrance to the dungeon. Ta-da! Alright, I can put away my glider. I won't be using that inside. Get out my thing. My spare torches. I think I'll run out of these, perhaps. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll have it out, just in case. Guess I don't need the cow on me. Yeah, I'm set. Down we go. Now, I've already mostly pacified this dungeon. It's where I got some of my first spawners. The Enderman spawner. So forth. So I should have a hole over there. Yeah, this is the method I use for attacking these things. I go around the outside. But I think it's safe enough to go just straight on in now. Yep, and find spawners. So I need pieces of a spawner to make the tools, so I got one. Alright, so I have to break 4 spawners in order to make the tool. 2. 3. 4. You know, I should have brought the parts to make it. I just realized that now. Because then I can make it and do the conversion. Well, I can just take some back with cardboard boxes. That's why I brought the cardboard boxes. So where are some more spawners? Here's a couple. Creeper. Skeleton. Zombie. What we got over here? Witch. Well, I got like one of each now. What's going to be the tiebreaker? Do. Am I going back the way I just came? Or, no, here we go. Zombie. Let's see. I'll put all the ones I got in here because there's a nice collection of those. I'll take that one. I hear a zombie. Where is he? Where are you, Mr. Zombie? He's over here. Oh, he must be in a cave underneath. He's not actually in the dungeon. That could be lit up. Actually, I should turn on my F7 so I know any other places that need torches. I know there's more spawners. I love this torch thrower. Ah, a spider. I don't have a spider. So I think this is the spider. I'm going to keep him as well. Alright, so now I've got one of each. And an extra zombie, which I can redo. Alright, I think we're done here. Back home, unless anybody else has a suggestion. Hello, Speechless. This is the FTOG group, which you can definitely join. Go to ftog.net. We have a lot of public servers. They are listed in a couple of different tiers. Really only 2 tiers. There's Runs with Scissors. This is where just about anybody who applies can get in. And then there's the Plays Well with Others, where if people have proven that they're a good, solid player that doesn't break the server or do crazy things or whatnot, then there is the Plays Well with Others server. And that's what I'm on here as one of the YouTubers. Stream is running at F15 frames per second. That's must be different for everybody. Red Squidot. Oh, there we go. We're back. Oh, I've got an X here in my base. Let's no. There we go. All right. Clean up inventory. And now we can make this egg thing. There we go. So now we've got we've got a spawner. We've got a cow. We got this egg thing. Bang on the cow. Shift right click on that, and then bang on that with the egg. And look! The albino cow is now in a box. Now I should be able to grab a drop of evil and go bang, And I have a disturbed mob spawner that does cow. Sweet. Alright. Oh, and I've got in here a whole bunch of these. And this one's empty. Good. One empty one. I'll put these all in there. Can't tell which one is which, unfortunately. So this I can break and pick up at will. I'm going to grab one of those speed upgrades. These two magical speed upgrades. We're going to try them out. So let's see about getting a lot. Oh, I should have done all that on camera. Darn it. I was talking to you guys in the stream, and I forgot I needed to do that on camera. Crap. Alright, I'll just have to do that again later and edit it in. So I'm going to assume that I've done all that. Yeah, I'll just have to film that again. Alright. Recording in 3, 2. Alright, let's put this new spawner in place. Let's turn off the mob farm. Come on down here. Let's see, I want to put it... If I put it here, then I won't be breaking a vector plate. I'll just have to put down some blocks like that. Run the redstone this way. So now I need one more redstone. And another comparator. Or repeater. And I'm going to get another piece of granite just for clarity. So it's obvious where each of the spawners is. Actually, I'm not going to put it here, because this is where the spawner, that goes. It's going to be over here. Like that. That works. Everything gets full power. Let's go up there and put the spawner in. Did I use a cobblestone tile? I did. Didn't mean to do that. That's for the floor. Alright, now we can go in here. And this will be the cow spawner. On with the redstone, because that's what the rest of these are like. And I'm going to give it that upgrade. And, hey, the blaze can have that one. Why not? Alright. Flip the switch. See if we get some cows. Enderman. Right in the middle where he won't move. Blazes. Skeleton. Wither skeleton. Was that a cow? I have 22 beef. See if that goes up. I wonder if, because cows spawn in light on grass, if they have different spawning requirements. Well, I'll keep an eye on this, and I'll be back in a moment. Doesn't seem to be working. Hello, stream. I'm back. I cut. So this has got power 15 in it. Cow and redstone on. So it should be working. Still no beef. Where's the beef? Hello, Terra Pirate. Do we take it you are from the land of ID? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. You do have an extra spawner. I do have some extra spawners, yes. But I have one of each of extra spawn. I guess I can do it with the other zombies. I don't think I'll ever need to run zombies. Place a couple of blocks in the middle over the spawners. They can't stay there. Well, they'll stand on the blocks. I'd have to make a whole column up to the ceiling. But they're fine. They eventually move. Or are bumped. Yeah, it doesn't look like the cow is working. Do not think it is working. I have not gotten one piece of beef. So let's shut it down. Pick it up. Oop. Didn't see there was still a guy in there. Hey! I turned him off. How are they still running? Do I have a loop? I do have a loop. Alright. Some more redstone. That won't work. Alright, that's better. The problem was this was pushing a strong signal into there, which was leaking out onto the redstone that was here and repowering the whole system. But that will work. So I guess I should redo... Well, I'm not going to keep it because it doesn't seem to work anyway. So might as well just put this back the way it was. And I'm just going to put a regular block there. Because the cow isn't working in here. Alright, you guys can go back to doing your thing. I have to take the cow upstairs, outside. Of course, it's nighttime. Look at all those creepers. Sheesh. Let's get out my thingy and that. Oh, someone wants to sleep. I'm all for that. Wow, it's crowded up here. I've become adept at handling the demonic metal paper shuriken. Cool. What does that mean? Doesn't do any more damage, unfortunately. But I have 3 modifiers. Ooh, cool. I can give it a lot of sharpness now. I actually could do that soon. I do like this. Just fire hose everybody. Alright, let's just slap it down out here. And make it, yeah, always on. Does it need grass? That's my question. It can even have its upgrade. I don't see the cow inside it anymore. Has it broken? I think it's actually broken. Maybe you can't do that trick with the changer. Does still say cow. I can't see it in there, but let's try grass. Okay, that was it. Whoa. Whoa. What's he on? Nobody else. So let's pick it up and put it up a little higher. Seems to be pretty slow, even with the oh, I didn't put the speed upgrade back in. Let's do that. Get some more grass. Should keep a few. He's like smoking. Yeah, like they're all black and they're smoking. That's weird. Did I put this in a chunk? No, of course not. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put stone there. Spawner. Oh, no, wait. Still not doing it right. Dryer's done. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Spawner goes here. Alright, this could be a viable spot for a cow spawn. We got 4 on each side. And let's get some of that pergola. Perg. This stuff. Empty out my very cluttered inventory here. I wonder why they're all black and smoking. I mean, what does that mean? If they're evil cows, they should have spawned in the dark. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, now I need some way to kill them. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Demon cow meat. Yeah, I can show that. Because you used the word demon, it was saying, can I show this? YouTube was asking me if I wanted to let you actually say that. I said, yeah. Hello, Geoff. Hello, D65. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Marcus. Hello, Versil. Yeah, I like these shurikens. Unlimited. Yeah, I'm going to record this once I figure out exactly what I'm going to do. This is what I do between takes, is work things out, and then I tear it all down, put it in a chest, and then start recording and put it back together again. Just gathering up the meat by hand for right now. No, that's right. I can't go over this either. And now I have the hiccups. That's okay. All I have to do is think about the muscle that causes the hiccups, control it, and then I don't have the hiccups anymore. It's gotten so I don't even have to hold my breath or stop talking or anything. I can just focus on it and no more hiccups. Haven't had another one. I think they're gone. They're gone. Alright. Back to this. Alright, I need another... I guess I need another mob... what was it? Not grinder. Mob Crusher. Mob Crusher, there it is. So I need to make an iron sword. Another machine. Probably, oh, I got another tin gear, good. A couple of gold gears. And presto, Mob Crusher. I'm going to need a new power cell. And the sun's going down. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff I'll need to make a full mob farm up there. I need power cells. I need some redstone blocks. And a new machine frame. And there we have a... Oh, nope. I need to take some more quartz. Quartz. Where's my quartz? There it is. And zap it. Which unfortunately only does a little bit at a time. It does 9 at a time. So I gotta keep zapping it till I run out of power. There we go, whole stack. Power cell, I need the card. Go over to, oh, it's over here now. Link it to that one. For some reason I usually have to do this twice. Put that in there and it seems to work. When I come back it's moved and it's unlinked. Don't know why I have to do it twice like that. But now I put it in and walk away. Oh, no, it did it again. Here it keeps unlinking. Alright. Stay. Okay, now it's staying. Now I can pick it up. What else do I need? I need some more vector plates, I think. Or do I want to do fans? I haven't messed with the fans yet. I need 9 of them. 10 of them. Or I can just do four crushers. 4 mob crushers. Let's do that. Because 4 mob crushers in a 9x9 will cover the entire thing with some overlap. So make 3 more of these. Need 1 more tin gear. And 6 gold gears. I got 4. Alright. Do I want to make 4 power cells or run cable around? I'd rather make 4 power cells. I got the redstone, don't I? I'm getting a little low on redstone. But I got enough, I think. That's really low on redstone. Definitely gonna have to go mining. Or I can run cheap cable around. Nah, it's cleaner if I do these. I just like it. It looks nicer. Power cell. 3 of these. I'm out of diamonds, that's right. Alright, I can't make these. So, power conduit it is. I want to just do the basic leadstone flux duct will be enough. How much am I going to need to go around? If it's 9, they're on the sides. Then it's 44 I want. Alright. And that used up all my redstone. Oh no, I got all the blocks. Blocks. Redstone. Yeah, get them out of block form. Still gonna have to go mining. Alright, then the output from these make 4 ender chests. I don't have the diamonds. Alright, quick trip to the mining dimension. Need some diamonds. Oh, you're right, Versil. I will have to move it again slightly. So the grinders are in the same chunk. Let's see, I don't think I've gone this way. So go right here, get out the miner and its power cell. Config, item filter, delete, new filter, or dict. Diamond ore. Full distance. Start. Really? Nothing? Maybe I went this way already. Doesn't look like it. I didn't desecrate this monument yet. Alright, go a little farther. Let's do it, bees. Alright, do it here. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why it didn't work. Save. Start. There we go. Silk touch. Hello, NWL. How much energy does the grinders use? Not too much. Wireless transmitters from Applied. From extra utilities, you mean? Transmits RF energy from batteries to nearby blocks. Wireless RF battery. Max storage 3000 RF. Each of these is 4 blocks range. Max transfer 80 RF a tick. Could maybe do that. Let this go a little bit longer. Magic flower. What's magic about you? Red dye. Make a magical brewing... I didn't know plants had some sort of magic. Add plants. Magical brewing cauldron. What do you do with that? Any of these plants from the mod will work to make that. Holy Sword Excalibur. Made from Key of the King's Law. No telling where you get that. Cataplant. I like those. Titan Stone. Can't craft it. Crystal Wood. Crystal Sapling. Ooh, I wonder what that looks like. Where do you get a crystal sapling? Dark crystal bricks. Dark crystal block. Dark crystal formation. Crystal bricks. Crystal block. Crystal formation. What does a magic brewing cauldron do? It does not say. And I do not see a book for this mod. Alright, that's good enough for now. Put away my miner. Where is the miner? There it is. That's power. And the shuriken. And the drill. And that. And double my diamonds. Alright, back to power cell. Or I was going to do... Oh, I was going to do the duct all the way. Now I'm just going to do the power cell. Well, I didn't get redstone. But I had enough. Didn't I? No, I used it. I've got to use the ductwork now. Pooh. I should have gotten some redstone while I was out there. Alright, so get that ductwork out. So for those, that. Okay, now I just need... Oh, yeah, it was the ender chest I was making. Ender chest. Or did I already make them? No, I didn't. Bop, bop, bop. Somebody's got a few blocks in the public chest. Oh, I needed a fourth one. And a diamond. Alright, let's go up and adjust the farm. No, it's got to go there. Alright. Now I should get out my Silk Touch tool and turn off its 3x3. Oh, Grok, you're done with your stream? Mine has been sort of messy. I went off script, and it turned out to be more complicated and side effect ridden than expected. No, wait, I don't. Yeah, I do. Well, not yet. Because I'm going to go down for the power supply. Where's the chunk boundaries? Alright, good. So the grass. What happened to all the grass? I use this thing. Huh. That was supposed to be silk touched. Alright, well, let's lay this out, make sure it's going to work. Technically, it doesn't need to go all the way around. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. So this will be where one of the grinders is. Another one here. Here. And I made ones facing the wrong direction. Now, if I turn on their fields of attack, they should all overlap. Yep. And anything that spawns right in the middle is definitely going to die. So now I just need one power cell, and I guess I'll put it over here. They should all be powered. Alright, now for... You know, what I should have done is made fluxed item ducts, but I don't have fluxed materials yet. So never mind. So I think what I'll do is I will put the stone down. I guess it's easier to do it like this. And the fencing. Not that they'll ever make it to the fence, but just in case. Alright, there's the fencing, and now so they don't walk over these blocks. Where's my logistic pipe? There we go. Well, that's basic. Where's my ultimate? And the chests. Come on. There it goes. Get out the configurator. we go. Alright, then give it back its upgrade. And let's put some torches around. Can't put one on top of that. Even by hand? By hand I can do it. Alright. That seems to be a working system. Though it's not as fast as I would have thought, especially with the upgrade. True, there's only one, and they stack up to 64. But I would think that this more advanced version of the upgrade, the magical upgrade, would be better than this. Let's see, is this in my chunk loaded area? It is not. So let's load that. Alright, now let me look back at what I had recorded. So talking about the kitchen. And then I had the bit where I was setting up the spawner. I can just delete that now, I think. I won't be setting it up down there after all. So where did I leave off? I was saying, let's make a cow spawner. Let me get the stuff together, and I will be right back. Alright. Well, I've done that. Let's make it day. I'll tear it down and put it back up again. See you later, Grok. Stretch. What time is it? Oh, 5:46. Ooh. All right. So I guess I will sacrifice. I don't know which of these is which, unfortunately. Alright, zombie. I got it in the first try. Yes, 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 yes. So you go back in the box. Oh, but I need 4 more broken spawner pieces to make another one of those tools. Darn it. Oh, that's going to take forever to get back out there again. Oh, I should have put... Nah. Do I have op? I do. Let's just get the parts. Where are the broken spawner parts? There we go. Alright. Don't normally do that, but I need to finish this stream up. And we've already done it once, and I didn't record it. And I should have. Alright. Now, what's the command to... Yep. I don't like to, but this stream is over long as it is. So what's the command to clear... Or we can just do that a couple times. Alright, good enough. So we've got the spawner bits. We'll make the spawner changer again. I need to make more magma cream. Spawner changer. It's a whole block of converted diamond, but I'm willing to spend that much again. You'll just toss that spawner once you've recorded that, so that doesn't matter. True, true. Or that. Okay, he's going to throw away 4 spawner pieces. Why not? Alright, so we got a spawner. I got a cow. I got a second cow. That was smart. There it is. So I got that. I need a drop of evil. That will get me the disturbed cow spawner. Alright, let's go up and take down this thing. Oops. It's right in my face. I'm so used to tearing down builds and then putting them back together again. For any of you who are new to my stream, say, "What? Why is he tearing it down?" It works. I'm tearing it down because it works. And now I get to record it. Alright, let's tear down all this. I'll make sure I have enough stone. Maybe I'll use what's the white stone called? Diorite. Yeah, I'll use some diorite. That'll go better with the fences. Alright, I'll start here. Recording. I'll make sure I got everything for sure. Don't need that extra torch. Yeah, got them all. Oh, and this disturbed spawner, I will send that back to the system. Alright. I should eat something. And I think I'm all set to record. We'll do this process, and then I'll set everything back up. Hello, gentle crabfish. Alright, TPS a couple times, clear the buffer. Alright, recording. In. As soon as the text all goes away. In. 3, 2. Alright, we're up on top of my hill to do a cow farm. Alright, so what I got here is... Oh, right click. A zombie spawner that I grabbed with a cardboard box, which are very handy. You can move things around. Now what I'm going to do is I've got a cow and a lasso, and I've got this spawner changer from Actually Additions. Bring out the cow, hit it with the spawner changer, and then hit the spawner with it. And whoop, it's a cow spawner, and it's already spawning cows. But now we want to be able to control it, so let's hit it with a drop of evil. Now it is a disturbed mob spawner. You can place it back down and say it only powers on when it's got redstone. Now we can kill this cow, and we're all set. We'll give it a speed upgrade too, because I had an extra. Alright, don't need these 3 anymore. Send them back into the system. And the meat too. Alright, now let's set about grinding these cows up. I got some power here. Oops. And I am going to run it around the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Four and up. One, 2, 3, 4, and up. I could connect it. I might as well. Don't need to, but why not? And then I'm going to cover everything up with some diorite. Not there. Where'd he come from? Alright. Now I've got some pergola, which I'm going to use for fencing. The mobs should not survive long enough to really need the fencing, but just in case power goes down and the spawners stop and they keep spawning, I don't want them wandering all over the place, so I will put up pergola, which acts as a fence. You can't jump over it. Alright, now we're going to have 4 grinders. These are... Got to do it from the outside. These are the mob crushers, excuse me, they're called now. And I'm placing 4 of them because they have a 5x5 range, which you can see here. Oh, this one's in the wrong spot. Did I put them all in the wrong spot? That would be embarrassing if I did. Alright, so now he goes right to the edge. Yeah, I did. They're all in the wrong spot. Yep, right to the edge. Alright. Fix these other 2. As the sun goes down. Try to jump onto it. There we go. Now I have to break the fence. Oh, I still went backwards. Alright. Just break the fence. Alright, so now they're all facing inside, and they all take in a corner, and they all overlap in the middle. So actually, if a cow lands on top of this, any 4 of those could kill it. But there isn't any safe place. Even if they're like right up against the fence and sort of half out, they're also half in. And they won't be able to spawn there, and they wouldn't be able to have time to move there, probably. So, they are all going to be dead. Now let's get their drops back into the storage system. A little bit of mechanism ducting. And we'll just send them each one to its own ender chest, instead of piping all the way around. It's just a little neater. Hello, Mr. Enderman over there. Want to come play? You come in my arena, you die. Alright. This is done. Yeah, the only thing I want to do is make a lever. Stick that on the top. That way I can turn it on and off. So turn that on. We should start seeing cows, which will pretty much die instantly. No vector plates needed. Thought about making vector plates and moving them all to one grinder, but thought, hey, let's do it this way. Yep, there it goes. I'm surprised that this magical upgrade, speed upgrade, isn't faster than this, but it is what it is. I can always make a whole stack of regular ones and stick them in there later on. But this will now send meat back to the base. Hey, I can get out. Can you get over on this? I guess the chest is just slightly smaller, so there's a little bit of a lip on the side of that you can cup onto. Good to know. Alright, this is going to be our next thing. So let me stop, get everything arranged, and we'll come back and do this next project. And cut. How are we for time? Alright, we're okay. I typically have long episodes anyway. So at like 32.5 minutes, we're fine. I can keep going. Am I sick? No, Shira. Not sick. Alright. Time to move on to this one. There's the stairs. What do I need to do to set this up? Swap that for some stone. I already had 77 vector plates. I could have done vector plates. Anyway, doesn't matter. Nana should go into the Discord. Why should I go into the Discord? I am recording at the moment. Okay, let's see. This was... I think there's stone there. Probably there. And there. And here. All right. I think we're ready. Recording in 3, 2. Oh, no. In 3, 2. Alright, we need a garden. Specifically, I want to get Infernium seeds. I've got these up to tier 4. I've got almost 2 stacks of Infernium seeds at tier 4. Because I had this farm set up before. Slightly differently. This is going to be a bit better. But I want to show how I worked out what I was doing. So first, let's lay out our machines. We're going to need a planter. And just throw that on the ground. And the planter goes right here. Yes. Next, we're going to have plant gatherer. Oh, and it's going to need some power. Power for it goes there. I think I need to face this way when I place it. Yep. So it's going to gather that way. Now I should just get everything out of this chest. And I don't have room for everything in the chest. Where'd the chest go? There it is. Put the seeds back into it. Alright. So now, well, this one can get a range add-on. This is tier 6 range add-on, which will make it as big as this hole. Same with this guy. Range add-on. Over here, we're going to have another machine, and I should have stepped out before I did that. And this will be the fertilizer, plant fertilizer. You give it bone meal in here, and it fertilizes everything in its area of effect. Alright. Now this thing is going to create sludge, which you could do something with, but for now I am just going to trash it in the liquid trash can, which seems to be missing here. Did I put it back in the system? Chest? Somewhere else? Alright, that disappeared. I'll have to make a new one. But it needs, it needs a fluid chest. A fluid, trash can. Alright, never mind. Continuing on. Now this chest needs to come into play. It's going to go here. The output from this is both what it harvests and the seeds. It rips the seeds up. It doesn't just harvest the crop. So all that's going to go into here, and then some of it, as determined by a filter, is going to go into an ender chest. This is whitelist only. Actually, it is blacklist. We don't want any of these seeds to make it out. So if I put these seeds in here now, they will not get sent back to my system. Good. Instead, they are going to get sent underground. Like so. And I need my configurator. Pump them out. There they go. So this guy's getting them all. And I don't care where they land, so I'm going to keep it unlocked. Now it needs power. So I'm just going to put power here for now. Okay, it's set to go. It's ready to plant. That's ready to harvest. That doesn't have any bone meal, so it's not quite ready itself. Now we need a place to plant everything. You notice I don't have any dirt and stuff here. Well, I've got some other things I want to put down first. These are growth accelerators from the Mystical Agriculture mod. I've never used them before. I didn't have them when I first set up this farm. So I don't know how much of an effect they're going to have, but I'll be able to tell compared to the previous farm how well they're doing. And hopefully I still have enough headroom to go down the steps. I do. Good. So we'll lay all this out. I made a lot of these. They were sort of expensive, but hey, go big or go home, right? That's what we do here on this channel. As long as they don't cause lag, and I've seen other people using them and didn't seem to do so. But if they do, I will rip them up. I need to make a wand to make this sort of thing go faster. I will definitely be doing that when I start building my new base. I'm still gathering up materials, but I am planning on a new base. And if someone else doesn't sleep shortly, I will go sleep. Do I have an... Oh, yeah. I was planning to put one there. Unfortunately, I need the cable underneath. That's the only other place that I could put it. So it will have to stay there. And now this is fertile soil, where you take a piece of dirt and a piece of bone meal and mix them together. This is from the rustic mod, and it supposedly also makes plants grow faster. So there we've got two things that supposedly make plants grow faster. Hopefully they stack, and you get the effect from both of them. That's the idea. We will see, won't we? You can put dirt right over the planter, but I like to keep it... Oh, it's starting to work. But I like to keep it clear so I can get in there without having to go underground. I'm leaving some spots for water. Now, this fertile soil does not require the crops to have water nearby. But I want to add a third growth accelerator in the form of sprinklers. So I've got some buckets of water here. I'm going to fill it in and put down a sprinkler. Don't need a brick now because I got a plant there to bounce off of. Oh, no. Side of it. There. Alright, see, the sprinklers make these splashing effects, which supposedly helps the plants grow. So that's three things, but now I'm going to add a fourth. So let's go over here. Oh, you also can't crush the crops if you're using this stuff, which is nice. Let's go one more. And now I'm going to place greenhouse glass. I really should make a wand. Let's do that. Wand. Make this one. There we go. Much faster. Though I do not need glass directly over these sprinklers. There we go. And I think that's it. There we go. Now this should be going pretty quickly. Let's come back over here and take a look. So we're getting the green effect, this green sparkles from the growth accelerators perhaps. Maybe the dirt or maybe the glass. And the water sparkles from that. But we can add a fifth accelerator. Oops. What was I grabbing here? Some bone meal. Make a bit more. I got lots of bones. Look at the bones! Load this up. That's full now. And that'll do even more. And here, this should be empty. I shouldn't have any of these seeds. No magical seeds back in my base. Only kind of things coming in here, well, are stuff from the other farms and so forth. But just the drops. I thought I had more than this. What's it doing here? Nothing in it. You know, I could have sworn I had more than this. A lot more than this. That doesn't look like almost 2 stacks of these green ones. And where's the brown and blue? See the 3 quartz? But I have like 4 water and 4 earth. And I don't see them. Oh, it's all in here. Oh, because I hadn't... There we go. Forgot something. There we go. It was all just sitting in here. Ah, yeah, there's the fluid sludge. Let's make that trash can. I want the fluid trash can. That'll go here. Pump out to it. There goes all that sludge. Just getting rid of it for now. Oh, and this can be turned on. Good. All the good stuff. Lots and lots of this Inferium Essence, because you need a lot. You need a lot to do some of the high-end stuff with the Mystical Plants mod. But all the seeds have been recycled back out to the planter and are being planted. There we go. I see the dirt there. Should be some water around. So as I get more and more of this essence, I will take these up to tier 5, so they produce 5 drops of essence when you harvest them. The dirt and the water plants can be combined to make clay, which I need for my factory build that I'm going to do. Lots of bricks, so I need lots of clay. And I was low on quartz, so I made some quartz. I may end up making more resource materials, more resource seeds, but for now I'm just sticking with the essence, and I got a bootstrap up, so we have a good supply of that, and can continue to progress in the Mystical Agriculture mod. So that is my garden. How does it grow? Pretty darn fast by the look of it. Lots of stuff going on there. Alright, let me check to see our time, and if we have time for yet another project this episode. And cut. What are we time at? We are timed at 46 minutes. What has the stream been saying? Gentle Crabfish, yes, I'm streaming and recording. An energy setup. Is that is a statement or a question? What's non-cooking up? I am cooking. Hello, Aerothorn. Yes, I am cooking deluxe hamburgers, cheeseburgers, with fries and a shake. Oh, I can do worms too, yeah. But I'm not going to do that now. This is enough. I got the greenhouse glass. And there it is. Yeah, you saw it. Greenhouse glass and growth accelerator comes from the same mod. Well, hopefully... Well, the greenhouse glass is actually additions. The growth accelerators are from mystical agriculture, excuse me. And the sprinklers are from cyclic. The worms are from the same mod as the greenhouse glass. And they do stack, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that could be another level to this whole monstrosity. Farming station will harvest the fruits only and leave the plants alone. Yeah, but it wasn't very fast, if I recall correctly. This one is just a continuous sweeping along the whole thing. And it seems... I mean, it doesn't spend too much time with fully grown crops. I guess some do. If I really wanted to maximize it, I'd have a bunch of small farms. That would make everything faster. Like having... let's see, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, having 8 by 8 and 4 of these, sort of like what I did with the cow farm over there. Have 4 of these things covering the corners, overlapping a little bit in the middle. That would be faster. But we'll see how fast this is. This may be fast enough. Alright, let's head inside and decide what I want to do next. So how's the milking going? 6,000 milk. Yeah, I think we can put the poor cow out of its misery. And you can turn off, and you can turn off. And we'll move this guy over here. And the cow, I'll just stick you in. Oh, no. No, come back. I just want to hang you on the wall. There we go. Alright, so how are we doing for beef now? Whew, quite a lot. Don't have quite 9. But I'm very close. What else was I missing? Delighted meal. Ah, snowballs. How do I want to do that? I need to make a snowman. Could do a snowman over here, I suppose. It'd be sort of nice to reuse this spot. I don't think I'm ever going to need 6,000 milk. Snow from Botania. I haven't done anything Botania in this pack yet. I will eventually, but haven't yet. Growth crystal. Oh, you're talking about that's a different growth crystal? Growth accelerator. Growth medium. Colored lens. Ring of growth. Growth essence. Crystal growth chamber. I don't see a growth crystal. There's tons of crystals, though. Thermal does have a snowmaker, doesn't it? That is called the... No. Glacial precipitator. There it is. Let's make one of those. and make sure it'll work for us. Test it before I record it. Okay, it needs water. Does it consume the water? That's the question. Let's get out my water source. And a mechanical pipe. There it goes. See if it requires... Yes, it does consume the water. That's fine. And we can accelerate it, but only by doing the upgrades. Do I want to do the upgrades on it? Or just wait? Let's get a storage. I guess a medium storage crate will be fine. I've been doing the quantums. Let's do a quantum storage unit. There we go. And this can be told to output to the top automatically. There it goes. Alright, so that'll make snow. Anything else I need for the delighted? Oops. So I got that, those, got the cheese almost, the toast, skillet, do the regular fries, salt. So I need a second batch of salt, so this one's being used up for the cheese mostly. Well, let's make more cheese off camera, if you call this off camera. Yeah, I really do have to leave and come back. So I wonder if... Does it recognize the tank as... No. Even if the tank is touching, it doesn't recognize it. It only accepts milk from that container. Just too bad. It doesn't take too long to do this. Yeah, there's 3 stacks. How many more do I need? 2. So I want to make the hamburgers. I want to make a lot of them. But I'm going to do that on camera, of course. Maybe by the time we're done with this, we'll be... What happened to the cheese? Oh, I'm out of salt, probably. Salt. That's enough. Put it in my salt cabinet. Okay, that's 2 more stacks. I just need 1 more cheese. There it is. Alright. Full up on all those. How's the beef? So close. Let's check on the snowballs. Also very close. Put them in the freezer compartment. Alright, what are you guys saying here? Maybe looking up the mod pack with the growth accelerator, it should hold the crystals. What pack is that? Yeah, the growth accelerator is for AE2. I know that one. Ring of Growth from Actual Editions. Yeah, but you have to hold on to that and stand there. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, as Midnight says, I'm not going to stand next to the farm. Can you pump milk into an empty jar? Well, I think an empty jar would hold just as much milk as the one with the cow in it, which is only 4 buckets. Or it may not accept it as a milk source at all if the cow isn't already in it. That's fine. We're done. This thing pumps out well enough. Beef. Getting up close. Got enough snow. A little bit extra. All right. I think we're ready to record. And I think this will be the last of the episode. We'll save this chest and that one for another time, because I think the family's going to start talking about food shortly. I think we're having salmon. That'll be yummy. Check on the beef. Where's the beef? 13. Getting there. Anything you guys want to ask me before? If you can, then you can have the cow pump milk into the tank and the tank pump into the empty jar. Oh, I see. Well, this little cow in the jar makes hardly any milk at all. It's ridiculous. I mean, with this setup, I made 1,000,000 times more than 1,000,000. No, about 1,000,000 times, 5,000,000 times more than it makes. You use the tofu fish, but then you need the mushrooms and a whole bunch of other stuff to make the bifu, or whatever it was called. Tofif. What was the firm tofu? The raw tofik. So you need the tofu, you need mushrooms, you need black pepper, you need cooking oil, which needs seeds, and yeah, easier just to make the cows. Hey. And my caps lock was on. Alright, where's the beef now? 25. I think next time will be it, and I will record the end. Too bad we didn't get to these things. This is for a big reactor, and this is for Well, here's a suggestion. Why do I have sand and gravel in here? And glass. Oh, that's right. I dumped a bunch of stuff in here that I was working. That's where my stuff was. Yeah, this is stuff I was working on when I was called away to address some lag. Okay, that's it. Ultimate Mechanical, Ultimate Logistic, and Ultimate Universal. And then these go into the system. We're going to be using the block that makes the wither automatically. I don't know. I've got to experiment with that and see, does it do it right next to itself? Can it do it at a slight distance? Oh, you haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet either. Maybe when I finish this episode, I can keep the stream going and pop over to single player and give it a try and see what it does. Alright, but I think it's time to record the last scene. So we're recording in 3, 2. Alright, I think we have just enough time to finish where we started, and that is with the cooking. Let me check on the beef. Where's the beef? There it is. Toss it in here, and yep, alright, we've got a full stack of the beef and a couple extra. So, we've got 9 stacks of melon, 9 stacks of beef, 9 stacks of snowballs, 9 stacks of wheat, 9 stacks of tomato, 9 stacks of lettuce, 9 stacks of toast, which sort of makes the wheat not needed, but anyway, 9 stacks of cheese, and 9 stacks of potatoes. Let's see if we can rustle up some nice grub. First, some fries. There we go, 9 stacks of fries to replace the potatoes. Hamburger, there we go. There we go, 9 stacks of hamburgers to replace the toast and the beef. Oh, we got 9 left? Oh, we're short of 9 toast. Now let's fix that. And just stick it in the cabinet there. And where toast, there it is. Ah, yeah, it's toasting it. 2 more. Or not. Yes. Toss them in there too. Putting the blocks of coal in there was overkill, but I don't plan on using this to make all this toast. I actually, well, all the toast that I had, I went over and I used my regular furnace stuff. Alright, now we can make the last 9 burgers. There we go. Full set. Alright. Next, well, I gotta do it over here. Ah, here we go. Cheeseburgers. 9 stacks of cheeseburgers. Done. Put them in the fridge. Cheese is now gone. Whoops. Next, deluxe cheeseburgers. 9 stacks of deluxe cheeseburgers. Oops, I used some of the wheat for something accidentally. I made dough. Okay. That's okay, I didn't need the wheat. What we got next? Oh, I need to make the smoothie. Melon smoothies. Oh, it needs double the amount of melon. I need 9 more stacks of melon. There we go. Toss that in the fridge. And make the rest of the smoothies. There we go. Those go in the fridge. And now I think we're ready for the final step. There it is, delighted meal. I think I made some more dough. And I'll put them over here. Keep a stack on me. And this will just be emergency rations. A little bit of jerky. Alright, there we go. Delighted meal. That should boost me up in all categories as soon as I'm hungry, which I'm not anymore. That's it. Alright. Next time, we've got 2 more plans. I need more power, especially if I want to use the Void Ore Miner. So I'm starting to gather up the materials to make a big reactor. Or I may switch to doing a solar environmental tech. Yes, environmental tech solar. One or the other. Also, I need more nether stars, so I need to make a wither spawning chamber. So I'm getting ready to do that. This was supposed to be in my inventory. So those will be next time. So until next time, this is Nonsanity. Take care, be good, and see you next time. And cut. Add to the timeline. And we are at 52 minutes. That's a good length. Good length. I can live with that. Why make one? We can make 576 for 576 times the price. I always love that quote from Contact. A little Versil. Midnight says solar array. Problem with the solar array is it only functions half the time. Then I'll have to build a lot of power storage to get me through the day. I prefer to have power that is continuous day and night. Then I don't have to worry about it at all. I could make an RF Tools dimension that's all daylight, but I don't think I'm quite ready for that. I don't know if the recipes for any of that have changed. Let's see. So the matter transmitter and receiver are the same. Dialing device is the same. Oh, there's a simple dialer now. This block gets a redstone signal. It dials or interrupts a transmitter. Oh, that's nice. Destination analyzer. Matter booster. Screen controller. Where are the rest of the... Where are the rest of the... Okay, here they are. Dimension Inscriber. That's normal price. Dimension Builder. I can afford that. Dimension Editor. Dimlit Workbench. Yeah, maybe we could do... It does take power, though. Power first. Power first. And then... So I think doing the big reactor gives us continuous power. That will be good for the virtual... to make a dimension. Then when I can make a dimension, then I can do solar. I think that's the plan. There is a lunar array. 16 times 25 mil banks. Should give you energy enough for the entire night, at least to begin. Yes, that is if I don't use all the power during the day. It's only the excess power that gets stored. So whatever the capacity of the solar is, I can only use half of it at a time. Whereas if I make this, I can use all the capacity continuously. The nice thing about the solars is that they geometric progression is much better for those than it is for the big reactor. So I will switch to solar, but I may not start with it. Alright, since we've got all the pieces for the episode done now, let's leave the server, and I can hear dinner being prepared upstairs. Let's go to single player. My bottle squeaks when I drink from it. Alright, single player. Go into my test world. Oh, you might get a sneak preview of what some of my new base is going to look like. Because I think this is the world I was testing the look and feel of the building. We shall see in a moment. If it's going to load. I've got a 0% up here. And it crashed. Alright, well, start it back up again. In the meantime, can do a little bit of editing while it starts back up again. What was... Oh, yep. Unfortunately, I know you can't hear this. You know, maybe No, I'm not going to try and switch over so that you could hear it right now. Now is not the time. Oh, that's my greeting. That's my opening. Okay. Let's bring it up here. Going to add my intro, the outro, and the video intro. Okay, take everything, drag it over a little bit, and down, make room for the video intro, and oh, that's video. What was that? I want my intro music. There we go. Intro music goes there. Let's zoom in. Now here is where the dun 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 is in the music. I can see it visually. Oops. So I'm going to take my tracks and align them. Oh. I need to cut some off at the beginning. I always have lots of extra at the beginning and end to do crossfades. There we go. Zoom in a little bit more. Get it. That's as close as it's going to be. I'll do it like that. Alright. Then I take this is the computer's audio along with the video. I now mute that. So it just has this clean audio instead. But it's aligned with it, so it all works out well. Now there's where I start talking. So that's about where I want the fade to stop. And where I want it to start is where the words start coming at us. Right there. So that gets a starting transition, and this starts fading there. You can go a little bit longer, I guess. And I want it to fade in from black, and I want this to fade out, and now I can play it. And I'm talking. Welcome to episode 3 of All the Mods 3, here on the FTOG server. Got a couple of projects just to do today, a few other ideas I want to try out, and a couple machines to catch you up on. Lots to do. Let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. and everything should fade out there, so I'm just going to chop everything off. Make sure that has an ending transition. Alright. I should save this. This is all the mods 3-3. Alright. Minecraft should be back. No, it's still loading. Almost done. Tier 3 array gives 5k RF a tick. Yeah. I mean, the big reactor should do about 12, 14, 16, somewhere in there, depending on exactly how big I make it. So I'll start off with a pretty good bit of power just from the big reactor. Can you make a death ray? I can. The atomic deconstructor can be turned into a nice death ray. Can be used to even kill the wither. I think with one zap. If Tier 4 solar gives 16k, then that's when it starts becoming worthwhile. My day has been okay. Yeah, the top solar array is 40k a tick. That's going to be nice. Versal says, Gaslamp Funworks is playing in my head right now anyway. Yep, that's the name of my intro music. Though I did re-edit it a little bit. Alright, my game is still not quite up. It's almost ready. Ting. Oh, it's ready now. That's nice that it goes ting when it's ready. So I can switch us back to that, but I do need to... It's a different instance, so I need to tell my program this is a new instance. Connect to it. So you should see loading world right now. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. I think it's just sometimes when you've been playing multiplayer for a while and you try and do single player, it crashes. Especially if you've been in single player before. But straight up from a fresh start, it should start, yeah, just fine. Oh, I'm flying. That grass looks different. Alright, you want to see what the new building's going to look like? Ignore the orange and green counting sticks. But this is the general look of the place. It's going to have I-beams in the walls. It's going to have multiple floors. The windows, do I have a completed window? Here, I've got a completed window down here. So that's going to be the general look of the place. It's going to have another wing like that on the other side. And then there'll be various outbuildings. Grass is always greener on the server side, Non. Looks like an old office building. Daeom, old style, British factory style. Yep. See about having a clock face there, too. So it's sort of similar to the old clock tower design I did on the outside. And on the inside, it's going to be a lot like the warehouse I did in Daybreaker, I think, with this same green floor. I love this green, industrial colored floor. But there's going to be a huge expanse with some I-beams sticking up and maybe a crane overhead. These floors will not go all the way to the across. They'll stop, and so there'll be some windows up high, and there'll just be a higher space in the middle and lower 2-story areas over on the sides. It should be a nice, big empty volume that I can put lots of stuff in, and then these upper floors can have... I think I may make them as tall as the first floor. Instead of having square windows, they'll have tall windows, because these floors just don't seem quite tall enough. They're 5. They might be better off being 6. I think 6 would be better. So expand each of the middle 3 floors by 1. Can you make a DeLorean and a wire from immersive going from the clock tower to the car? Nice, which reminds me a bit of the clock tower from your Primus server LP, the one that was corrected by the fancy stuff moving mod, which is in this pack. If I need it, I will use it again. I may add more details to it, but this was the small amount of chisel and bitting that I decided to do. The windows may also change texture. I haven't decided on this texture. It's supposed to be peaceful here. I might as well make it day again. Maybe make some gargoyles to sit up on the top. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this top. Whether I'm going to curve it. I think a curve would look nice, an arch. So it's not quite a finished design. I was thinking I was going to do something else here. Or maybe I'll just expand every floor by 1. That way the bottom floor is still slightly taller than the rest. Because I do like that. I may actually make that too tall. Yeah. Make the bottom floor 2 blocks taller, and these 3 1 block taller. And I want to make the front entrance at least 2 blocks wider. If not 4 blocks wider. This whole front section 4 blocks wider, I think. Steeper roof style. Stepper roof. I think with a slope on that side and a slope on this side, a curve would look good. I think. In glass, too. Do the whole thing in glass so that there's natural light all down the center of the building. I was thinking about making some of this glass as well, either in vertical strips or horizontal strips. Narrow window along here. Those are where the old floors were before I changed things around. That's where they still are, I guess. And I think there'll be a floor level here. Come on. My aim is often creative. So there'll be a floor at that level, so the entryway will be quite tall. And I think this will be the office, also quite tall. And then the clock tower up here. So I think this floor will wrap around and connect. So there'll just be a railing, a walkway over here with looking down over the floor that enters a door over here somewhere, probably starting here. to have this floor be have a wall here and just have all this be floor. And same up here. Though what to do about the top? Do I extend the wall here all the way up? Which would look a little weird. Or I cap it off and just have a little bit of attic space up here. That'd probably be better. Maybe with big fans. Yeah, lots of ideas. I wanted to go industrial again. But a little bit fancy industrial. Perhaps an arch over the doors to make them look bigger. Yeah, the problem is the doors are just door-sized. I like these doors. But if I expand this horizontally and vertically, I'll have more room to decorate around the door, I think. I'm not currently happy with the way the doors look. Maybe I'll try and get the same colors and build a bigger arch door out of the same materials, but with this inset door in it. That'll look good. That's a good idea. I want to do that. I want to do that. And people can walk along the edges. Hey, come on. Hey. I'm Neo. Climb in the window. Yeah, I love this green for floor. I got the I-beams. I chiseled and bits those so I can just paste them. This one supposedly goes through the concrete. I don't know if I'm going to leave that bit visible or seal it up like that. Well, I think it looks better sealed up. Yeah. That's better. Of course, that'll continue on out throughout the whole building. Alright, well, I think that's... Oh, no, wait, we were going to try... What were we going to try? Oh, yes, the Wither Builder. Let's run over here and get that out. Let's see, I want to save all these patterns. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of the door. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Why didn't they despawn? If the I-beams were placed out a bit further from the wall, I guess they would be obviously connected. Yeah, I didn't want the vertical and horizontal I-beams running into each other, necessarily. Alright, let's see. Wither Builder. And it's turned off my cheats. I only need one of them. But we'll need some soul sand and some skulls. So it looks like it wants you to put the soul sand... Well, it only lets you put one in. And one of those in. It needs some power. Which way is front? I guess it's going to do it on top. Alright, let's get my wither dust blocks. So we'll put power underneath. Where's a creative power storage? There we go. Oh, it already built it. As soon as it got power, it built it. Oh, and look, there's a space. Good. Though I think that's going to have to be obsidian. It didn't form because we're in peaceful mode here. And a second layer so he doesn't pop out the top. Alright, so let's get rid of that guy. I'm going to put obsidian around like this. And here's hoping that doesn't break. Alright, take us out of peaceful and reload it. See how bad the explosion is. Alright, that seemed to contain it. Let's get rid of his headache by giving him some more headroom there. Alright, so now he's not suffocating. Let's see about killing him. Let's switch to obsidian. Now let's get the atomic reconstructor. Stick it there. Nope. Stick it there. And get the lens for it. Lens of the killer. Give it a power cell. I need a redstone torch. Oh, it's not hitting him? Oh, he's moved. Alright, let's put down a second one. With another lens. And he moved over to the other side. He knows what I'm trying to do. And the lens. Alright. Alright, let's keep it on. Let's get some levers. Find out how long it takes to kill him. Actually, I need the middle one. Oh, it's set to pulse. Okay, so there. Really? It doesn't have a continuous anymore? Oh. It doesn't have continuous anymore. It used to have a continuous mode. Yeah, that's no good. Let's see, what are you saying here? Hello, Hellbound Hades. Carport mod? Carport? The I-beams were placed out a bit further from the wall. Okay, saw that. Don't forget to look at the wither thingy. That's what I'm doing. Well, just as I said it. Turn peaceful off. Yeah, I was waiting. Hello, Skate Pros. Shout out to you. You can always click on the snowball and the GUI if you're ever in doubt of the working area. Yep. Could put it widthwise to the wither, guaranteed to hit that way. Oh, yeah, true. Still, it's not doing... it used to just continuously be on, which was much better. Actually, let's move it up. And put it like that. There, it finally died. Lens, lever, power. Well, what if I were to get a clock? One of these. Set it to pulse, and then set this down really, really low. There we go. Okay. So let's load it up again. It's dinner time. See what happens here. I was too close to the clock. That works. That definitely works. All right, well, we've got a plan for next time. But dinner's ready. I gotta go. Thanks for joining me on the stream, everyone. Ooh, yeah, forgot I was playing with this. This armor is cool. It's pretty awesome looking, isn't it? It'll be a long time before I can make this, but I plan on making it. So until next time, this is Techno Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good. See you next time, gang. It's dinner time.